Yeah, good evening, students. Welcome to the first session of the physics. Okay, so first thing first, as I always urge you to, whenever you're starting anything, to ask me two questions: what and why. Okay, make sure that these are answered before you start. That will give a boost to and the interest in the particular subject. Not only the academics, it may be anything. Okay, so can anybody say what is physics? What is physics, student? Yes, Rishit. Whatever you know about physics.
Like it's about study of like
Human body?
study about speed and like yeah, this
Only light? No, that's not physics. That's a that's a chapter light meaning. Yes, Ridhima. Physics क्या है बच्ची?
It's the study of motion and like forces on object or things made of matter,
Oh,
I
very
guess.
good. Very good. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so Lakshajit, I think I can see you, student. Yeah, you can wait for 5, 6 minutes and you can leave because you joined late. You can just see what is starting point, whatever you miss. Okay, so absolutely right, student. What Ridhima has said, that's absolutely right. Okay. Okay, let me start with the same question. What is physics? Okay. Yeah. So first of all, physics is the study of matter. Again, the confusion, sir. Chemistry also you said the same thing. Physics also you are saying the same thing. What is this? So in chemistry, I said it's a study of matter. And what is matter, student? Matter is nothing but something that has weight and volume. Like the chair I'm sitting on, it has some weight. It is occupying some place in my room. That's matter. So, but in chemistry, I need to see what is that matter made up of. Like my chair, iron chair, it is made up of Fe. Then I should say, okay, so the in the matter, what is its composition? That is chemistry matter. But in physics, we are not seeing what is inside matter. We are just seeing how is it interacting with the energy interaction. What this matter if it interact with the energy interaction. So something like that. You can see here. What are these? These are the books. You can see in your room also. There will be some books over lying over there. Okay. Now the books are matter. Why? The books will occupy some place in your room. They have some weight. Okay. Now what is that? Physics is nothing but how can I see these things? Obviously, the sunlight or any light is falling on these books and then reaching my eyes. That is the reason I'm able to see the things. That is, they are getting interacted with the energy sources like this. Not only this, why if I just drop one particular notebook, why it will always fall down? Why? Because the matter is interacting with the gravitational force. Okay, this matter is interacting with the gravitational force. That's the reason whenever I drop it like this, it will obviously come on and just lie on the ground. Okay, so that is nothing but physics. Physics is a study of matter and energy interactions. Okay, and why do we need to study? Physics explain how and why our world works. Okay, so let me explain why it is. Okay, what is physics? You all understood, right? It is just the study of matter and its energy interaction with other students, with other sources, energy interaction with other sources. Now, why we need to why we need to learn physics? For that, again, I'll be showing the same example. Okay, first thing, it's a fundamental science. So, a lot of science are there. It's a basic foundation of science. Okay, so what did I show you? Where what is chemistry, student? I'll show the same video, but I'll say it in a different way. Okay, so student, what did we learn in chemistry? In chemistry, we learned that the plant will just grow like this. But what did I say, student? Will plant grow automatically like that? No, plant will grow definitely like this. But for that plant inside, chemical reaction should happen like this. All the chemistry should run. Now, who is helping to this chemistry to run? Obviously, the light, sunlight is helping. So, where is the sunlight chapter, student, or the light chapter? It is physics. So, for the chemistry and biology to happen, there should be one strong foundation that is nothing but physics. So, the light, whatever you are able to see here, that is a part of physics. That is what he has given in this way. Okay, it provides a foundation for all other sciences, including chemistry and biology. Okay, basic thing is what you start with the physics beta. Basically start with the physics. Okay. Not only that, let me give the examples directly of your class 10 chapter where you relate to the things. Okay. Okay. So first of all, what all chapters you have in your class 10? Let me show them, student. Yeah, these are the chapters what you have. Okay. Let me zoom in. Yeah, you have chapters like light, reflection and refraction, human eye and colorful world, electricity, magnetic effects of electrical. These are the four chapters which you will be learning for this entire year with me. Okay. Okay. Now, sir, how this particular physics are helping in our nature, in our real life? Let us see this. Let us see this. Okay, or not this. Yeah, this one. Okay, so student, you see how this magnifying glass is magnifying things, how I'm able to see the long distance object with this telescope. Now again, who is helping these two things to learn, student? Obviously, we will be learning this in the first chapter, student. Light, reflection, and refraction. We'll be learning this in the first chapter. How these things are working and what is the nature of the lens that are being used in this particular thing. Okay, after that, you see so after getting some particular age or due to some issues, we can't see most of the things. So our vision will be like this. But again, what we take the help of? We take the help of physics to set it right. So again, you see, these are our eyes better. Our eyes have some natural lens, which we'll be learning in chapter number 2. But how can we correct this particular problem? Obviously, we are using some artificial extra lens, like right now I'm wearing it. Okay. So again, you can just think as something like human eye. This particular chapter is dealing with so one student is joining, student, one more minute. Okay, so right now we are dealing with this human eye where we are dealing the setting things right. Okay, so one second, huh? Yeah, so good evening, Ritika.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, so student, I have just started physics. So I have just completed what is physics and why is physics. Okay. So what is physics?
Okay,
I
sir.
have completed. It is just study of matter and energy. Like the books you have seen that this is matter. Why?
Hmm.
Because it is occupying some place and volume. But if I just drop it, it is again falling down. That is because of gravity. So you see, matter is linked with the gravity. So that is what the interaction. Okay. Then the question was, why is this physics required? So I'm just explaining your class 10 topics only, like the particular magnifying glass and the telescope, which we are able to see the long distance object. So where do we read this? We are dealing it in the first chapter known as light, reflection and refraction, where we'll be dealing with that particular how they are working. So all we'll be learning. Okay. Second is human eye and colorful world. So like here you can see that after getting some particular age or due to some issues, we may not see the things perfectly. Like you can see the blurry images. So now, how can we set it right, student? You see, these are our natural lens which are making the issues. So I can use some artificial lens like this, and my vision can be set right. So again, where we deal with this? We deal with the human eye chapter. Human eye chapter. So that's the reason, student. This is a part of the physics. Okay, why this is coming? Yeah. Now, student, it's not only that the rainbow what we see, the rainbow what we see, how this rainbow is forming and how this world is very colorful. Again, that we'll be seeing in the chapter number 2, human eye and colorful world. Human eye and colorful world. Now, you see, the light is a very important thing in our life. How this bulb is glowing, why this bulb is glowing, all that we'll be seeing in the chapter number 3, electricity. Electricity. Okay. And after that, student, right now I'm after that, student, right now we are in the right now I'm comfortably sitting in my room due to this fan and due to that AC. Okay, and due to the cooler. And how they are working? They are working with this particular electric motor. And where we deal with this electrical motor, magnetism will help. Again, student, we'll be dealing with the magnetic effects of electric current. Like that, in daily usage, we are already with the help, we are taking the help of physics, dealing with physics. But right now in class number 10, we'll be seeing background of it, how they are working. Okay, what is the main mechanism between that? All that we'll be dealing with your class 10. Okay. Yes, Sai Chitra understood better what we'll be dealing in class 10? Okay, good. Sure. Okay. So with that, let us go to the first chapter, light, reflection and refraction. Okay. Let us go to the first chapter, light, student, reflection and reflection. Again, the question should be coming, what is light, why is light? That should be first question always, like what is physics, why is physics, I explained. Now again, the first chapter light means what is light, why is this light? So the both answers will be from here, student. First of all, as it is a part of physics, I need to use the word energy, force. I need to bring these technical words to explain whenever there is a physics. Okay, so light is again a form of energy. And why is this light required? We require this light to see the things around you. Okay, so this is nothing but what is light, why is light. What is light? It's a type of energy. And why is light? Without light, we can't see the thing. That's an easy explanation of light. Okay. Okay, so student, one note I want to inform you. See, I have shared your particular numbers and name in your parents group. Okay, please ensure that your number is right. Please ensure your parent is responding if the number is wrong. I want to give you to the access of all the PDFs whatever I am sharing in my veteran app, and it is only accessible with one mobile number. If you are giving one digit wrong number also, again I can't help you. Okay, I can't edit that particular feature. Only one mobile number, one student is access. Okay, please ensure if at all it is wrong, message me. I'll just change before giving the access. One time if I give access, I don't have that option to change it. So please ensure that this is done by today night, so that tomorrow I'll try for that particular PDF in my veteran app. Okay. Okay, sure. So with that, let us go a little bit deeper into light. So light. So first of all, where is this light coming from? That is what we call sources of light. So generally, the light comes from the luminous source. What you call it as something like a shiny source. Okay. So where is this light coming from? Luminous source. And luminous source can be two types: natural also, artificial also. Okay. Natural. So Rishit, give me one example of natural luminous source of light, beta.
Sun.
Sun. Okay. Yes, Sai Chaitra. One more. One is sun, natural source of light. Another beta, Sai Chaitra. Yeah, since she has some issue. Shima, you give beta.
Sir, stars.
Stars, absolutely right answer. In the stars, the fusion goes on. Obviously, chemical reactions happen, and from there, light will be coming. Okay. Yes, Vishnu Maya. Anything more?
Sir, moonlight, but then it's reflected.
Pardon?
Moonlight, but it's reflected.
No, I want the source of light. I don't want the reflected one. Yes, Pranav.
Fireflies.
Fire.
Flies.
Fireflies. Right answer. Absolutely right answer. Yes, Sai Chaitra. No? Come on, Sai Chaitra. You lifted your hand.
Sir,
Yes, Sai Chaitra.
sir, fire?
Fire. That's still fine. You can say, but not the natural source. Somebody is igniting that. Okay, somebody is igniting that. You can just say something like this: lightning. During the thundering, we get some lightning, right? Sun, meteor. The as well as something like he said, fireflies. Also, you can say something. These are the natural sources of light. Okay, natural sources. Obviously, there will be artificial sources of light also. Something like candle, flashlight, lamp. These all criteria comes under the artificial sources of light. Okay. Yeah. So, but students, after knowing that, we need to know some words where he is using these words in the case-based question. Incandescent light. Okay. Whenever there is a fire accident, there are some famous words which the in the newspapers: naked light, incandescent light. What is incandescent light? First of all, that is a light, and secondly, it should be hot also. Okay. Light that is coming from the hot object is nothing but incandescent light. So again, the best example is sunlight, beta. Sunlight, okay? That is a light also, and it is coming from the hot object also. Okay, hot object. Okay. Yeah. So Ritika, so if there is a hot light, there will be a cool light also. So can you guess what is a cool light, beta? Anything that comes in your mind when I say the cool light?
Mm,
Nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay. So where are you? First of all, you have not switched on your camera, I guess. Achha, not switching on your camera. So students, Sai Chaitra, Ritika, very good. Pranav, I should daily inform Pranav. So Pranav, please switch on camera. Then only will switch on. Huh? Okay, Lakshadit. Acha, so you want to get connected? That's fine. Okay. So obviously there is a cool light also. Okay. You see, sun is nothing but incandescent light, hot light, and cool light we call it as a luminescent light. Okay. So don't get confused by the words. The words are nothing but whenever the light is coming, we call it as a luminous source. If the light is hot, we call it as an incandescent light. Whenever the light is cool, we call it as a luminescent light. Luminescent light. And what is the best example is what Pranav already gave it. Okay. Fireflies. Okay. What happens if it consumes something, if it eats something in its stomach, the chemical process will go on, and during that, some light will be emitting from its skin. That is what we feel that is a shiny. Okay. And why it is called cool light? That light will not at all change the surrounding temperature. It is very, very limited. It can't affect the surrounding temperature. That's the reason we call the fireflies as a luminescent light. Luminescent light. Okay. So yes. Okay. Lavanika. So were you done with my demonstration of physics?
Yes, sir.
So you are done. So who are not done, sir? Lakshajit also done. Okay. I think Ridhima is also done. Okay. Shima. Shima is not done, right? Yeah. So Shima, if I come to your home and close your eyes, will you able to see the objects around you?
No, sir.
No. So student, please note eyes are very important thing in your life. Shima, if I come at almost dark at late night and switch off all the lights in your room, will your brain feel the objects?
No, sir.
No. So that means student, eyes and light are very, very important things in our life. Okay. So Shima, now you say student, assume that you are astronaut, you went to the space. Okay, obviously you went to the space, you have definitely eyes with you, and you went to the space. Sunlight is way beyond the space. Everywhere there is sunlight, beta. So light is also there. Then why do you see things very, very dark over there, even though you have eyes and light over there? Others, you can respond in the chat box. Huh? Others can respond in the chat box. Why everything dark, even though we have eyes, even though we have sunlight there? Others can respond in the chat box.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure. Sai Chitra, you were not done with the physics demo, right? So say beta. So
Sir?
you say what is the reason why it is dark here? You always say you want to become astronaut. So you see it's very dark. It's very dangerous. No?
Because there's no reflecting surface.
Very good. Absolutely right. Okay. So student, even though you have eyes and light, you have no objects there. You have no objects there. If there is no object, how can the light reach your eyes? Okay. So definitely you need three criteria to see the thing. First, there should be a light. Second, there should be some object so that light will hit and reflect back. And the third important thing is your eyes. If only these three combinations exist, you can feel the object, or else you can't feel the object. Okay, because light. Okay, so it takes time for it to reach our eyes. Light travels so fast, so it will not take time, right? Pranav? So
Sir,
what? Pardon?
what if it's like really far away?
So student, space from the obviously sun is very far away from Earth also, but we are able to see the things in Earth, on Earth, right? It's only reflecting bodies are not there. Okay,
Okay.
so student, if these three things are there, you can say that your brain will able to sense the object. If anything is missing from this among these three, your brain is somewhat insensitive to the object. Okay. Now in chapter number 1, what we are going to deal? We are going to deal where is this light coming from, which I already given some basics. We are going to deal how the light is reflecting. In chapter number 1, we'll be seeing these two better. How the light is hitting and reflecting, chapter number 1. In chapter number 2, chapter number 1, right? In chapter number 2, what we'll do? Human eye and colorful world. How the image is formed in our eye and how is it getting transmitted to our brain. This is what we'll be seeing in chapter number 2. And that is what the light, reflection and refraction, and human eye and colorful world. Okay. Understood, student, till here? Okay. So with that, so the three things are light, like you can see any object, like any textbook also near you, you need to have these three things, only then light we can reach. Okay. So the reason of we are not able to see the light is not especially because of the light is traveling fast. It's only light should automatically reach your lens. Your lens are only focusing some part better. So only the light which is reaching to your lens, only that can be focused. Not all the light. Right now you see millions of rays are in front of me, but my eye, they are not going into my eye lens. Only some part of the eye lens where the light is entering, only that light and that object I can see. Okay. Yeah. So again, some of the assumptions and some of the things which we need to ensure before going into the session is nothing but light always travels in a straight line. Light always travels in a straight line. Okay. The first assumption, light always travels in straight. Yeah, Lakshajit, you can quit, student. You can quit. I think you joined from here. Okay. Okay. Light always travels in a straight line like this, and you can see after hitting also it is going in a straight line. Like this. Okay, straight line like this, and you can just check something like a laser light. If you have a laser light, point out it on one particular wall. You see that particular ray, the direction of light from that laser beam will be only straight. It will not go any zigzag way and then reach that. No, it's always straight. Okay. And the second thing is light travels extremely fast. Light travels extremely. Yes, Vishnumaya, what is the speed of light? 100 km per hour, as good as your vehicle? No? Yes, Ridhima, what is the speed of light, student?
3 times 10 to the power 8 meters per second.
Oh, very good. Super. Okay. 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Okay. So, Rishit, what is your bowling speed? You are a cricketer, right? How fast you ball? 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second?
No, sir.
No. So, if you ball like this, your ball will not be in your speed. So, what is your speed?
It will be more than 100, I guess.
100. So, I want the unit. Unit. What is the unit? Is it meter per second?
Kilometer per hour.
Very
Kilometer per hour.
okay. Yeah. So student is absolutely right. Okay. So student, your vehicle maximum. So something if you are riding on a high quality roads or something like highways, Delhi Noida highway, any highway, good highway, that will be 180 kilometer per hour, student. Okay. Ghaziabad highway, all these highways. Okay. Now you can see 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. It is almost 3 lakh kilometer per second. You can see the difference. So that much fast is light. Okay. So it's extremely fast. You don't remember this figure. This is the perfect figure which you need to remember 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Okay. But this light is in this speed, whatever that is calculated in the vacuum. What is vacuum? There is nobody to stop that particular flow of light. Right? Okay. But when it reaches Earth, in the Earth, what all we have? We have atmosphere. So that's the reason this speed will reduce. We have dust particles. That's the reason the speed will reduce. Okay. So when so whatever the speed is, this is in the vacuum when nobody is to stop it. When it reaches, it reduces when it is 2.99 into 10 power 8 beta. It is not that it will reduce drastically. Hardly some 100 or 200 kilometer per meter per second it will reduce. Okay. But try to remember this particular figure which will be using in many numericals from third or fourth session, I guess. Okay. So if you have understood this, let us do some questions on this. Which of the following is not the natural source of light? Okay, you can give it in the chat box. You can give it in the chat box. Others know it. So for Ritika, I'll just type your name. Hi. You can just give from this chat box. Yes, everybody right. Rishit right. Pranav right. Sajidra right. Vishwamaya right. Ritika right. Lavanika right. Ridhima right. Shima is also no better. Yeah, so Shima, we have shown this example. Meteor, something that falls from the sky, I guess. Okay, you see meteor, Ulka. Okay, it's a natural source of light. Okay, what is not the natural source of light is moon. Even though we call it as moonlight, it just reflects the sunlight only. Okay, it's not, it doesn't have its own capacity of producing its own, right? It's just reflecting it. Okay, yeah, stars also, somebody gave, stars are also natural source of light. Okay, and fusion goes on inside, some chemical reaction goes on inside. Okay, select the correct statement. Select the correct statement. Seema, right? Vishnu Maya, right? Okay, absolutely right. Lavanika, right? Vidima, right? Kritika, right? Super, super. Rishit, right? And obviously Pranav and Sai Chitra is also right. Light travels in a straight line. Incandescent light is. Incandescent light is. Rishit, right? Shima, right? Kritika, no. Ridhima, right? Lavanika, right? Incandescent light, I said something example of a fire, accidental fire. Can use that clue. Yes, Sai Chitra, right? Okay, so the right answer is hot temperature object. Sunlight, it's a light also, it's a hot temperature. Incandescent is nothing but hot temperature. Okay, so with that, let us start our session. These are the only things which I need to make you familiar with light. Okay, now let us see what is actually reflection and refraction of light. Okay, so before going that topic, so why this particular topic is important as competitive exam favorite topic in class 12. So today I'll say in class 12 what will you learn about light, and in class 10 what will you learn about light. Okay, light is a continuous chapter which again that will be troubling in your class 12. You see, whatever you have learned in class 9, that will be coming in your class 11. Whatever you are learning in class 10, that will be coming in your class 12 student. Okay, and in class 9 the content was very much, but little more deeper thinning. In class 11 the content will be also deeper, of lot of content, and your deeper thinking also required. So class 11 is the hardest class in your academic year according to me. According to me, if you feel comfortable, then that's wonderful. Okay, class 9 also, what I just saw, the syllabus is very vast, but the questions are not that quality. Class 10 comparatively your syllabus is less, but the deeper thinking is required. Okay, okay, so let us discuss in class 12 what we'll be reading about light. Okay, and you have seen, do you see this particular thing when I showed you among all the chapters, 10 marks is from this chapter. So obviously the highest weighted chapter from this physics. Okay, yeah. So in life, what we'll learn in class 10 are this beta. So we'll be writing reflection. What is this concept? How the cameras are working, how the particular solar cookers are working. That is nothing but reflection. Then we'll go to refraction. Refraction. So how the microscopes are working, how the particular camera lenses are working, and how my eyeglasses are working. That will be reading in the reflection. Class number 10. 10th class, 10th class. Absorption is class 12 concept, student. What is absorption, student? Why the particular objects are becoming hotter when they are keeping it in the sunlight? Absorption. How can they able to absorb the sun rays? Okay, this is class 12. Interference is again class 12. You see your particular soap bubble is very colorful when you look at under the sky, under the sunshine. Okay, and polarization also you will be learning it in a class 12. Okay, yeah, diffraction little will be learning in class 10, student. Class 10 very little. Scattering again class 10 only. Here we'll be seeing why the sky appears blue during sunrise and sunset. Why the cloud? Why the sky is something orange, reddish orange. Those all will be learning in class 10. Dispersion of light, how the rainbow is forming. Okay, again we'll be learning class 10. So light will follow these many phenomena, student. Reflection, refraction, absorption, interference, polarization, okay, diffraction, scattering, dispersion. Few we are going to learn in class 10, few we are going to continue in class 10. Understood, Sai Chaitra? Okay, okay. So right now, let us start with the reflection of light only. Let us start with the reflection of light. Okay. So here I'll be going with the laws of reflection, and especially I'm interested in this part with the questions based on geometry. Okay, okay. So yes, Shima, what is reflection of light, beta?
Sir, when light bounces off a surface.
Very good, bounce back surface. So 90% is right. Yes, Pranav. What is reflection?
Sir, um, when rays of light bounce back a reflecting surface.
I am asking reflection, but again you are using reflection in that, so that doesn't work. That should be little bit different and easy. Okay, you see, student, hitting, breaking, hitting, bouncing back, hitting, bouncing back. So you can say that whenever light is bouncing back in the same medium, you need to use this technical word medium. Why? Light is coming through air, going back to air. Light is coming through air, going back to air, coming to air, going to air. Whenever light is going back in the same medium, we call it as a reflection of light. Okay, or bouncing back of light in the same medium is known. But this is nothing but a video. How can I show it on a paper? I'll show like this. Okay, I'll always show like this. What is this, student? Like incident ray. Ray is nothing but the direction of light. So one light is coming in this direction. I'll say it incident ray. So how can a light come? Obviously there might be some source, right? It may be sunlight, it may be lamp, it may be bulb, it may be fireflies, anything it may be. But you, student, any source will give millions of rays. We can't analyze all of them at a time. So that's the reason whenever I'm considering a light, I'll just show by the single line, but I'll just show by the single line. Okay, this is incident ray. Okay, as it is a mirror, what is the specialty of the mirror? The backside of that particular mirror is nothing but a silver color painting. So what does that silver color painting do? Whatever the light that is coming from here, it will not allow that light to go here. No, it will not allow. The entire light should go back into the same medium or bounce back. What we call it as a reflection of light. What we call it as a reflection of light. Okay, incident ray, reflected ray, incident ray, reflected ray. Okay, so yes. Okay, now what is he calling? This is of angle of incidence. Now yes, Ritika, you see, student, clearly I am able to see incident ray here, surface here. Happily I am able to see the angle is forming here, but that fellow is not calling this as angle of incidence. No, he is not at all calling this as angle of incidence. No. Similarly, when the light is bouncing back here, I am able to see some angle is forming, and that fellow is not calling this as angle of reflection. No. In spite of that, that fellow is assuming some virtual line which does not exist in a real world, is just assuming a line something like normal. What is normal in geometry? 90 degrees. If this is a surface and the geometry 90 degrees means this is a normal line. Normal means 90 degrees drawn to the surface beta. Now he is considering angle between incident ray and normal as angle of incidence. Angle between reflected ray and normal as angle of reflection. Why? Why, Ritika? Why not this which I can see physically? He is neglecting them and he is drawing some artificial things in his mind and considering angle I here, angle R here. Why is it so? No idea? Okay. Rishit, my friend, my handsome friend, my
Yes, sir.
sister. Yeah. Why?
To measure properly something.
Why can't I measure properly with protractor here and here? I can measure properly.
I don't know, sir.
Oh, no? Okay. Yes, Sai Chaitra. Oh,
Not something.
okay. Lavanika.
Sir, because whenever the surface is not really a straight line, we
Correct.
can't measure it from the surface. We
Absolutely.
need a normal.
Yes, okay. We want a stable reference. Okay. So I'll give this example here. First of all, bouncing back in the same medium is nothing but reflection of light. What does that example what she gave? I'll explain you two. Okay. So suppose you see right now who is in Hyderabad? Me, myself, Rishit is in Hyderabad, right? If I ask Rishit, so may one day I'm doing some activity, Rishit. This is my angle of incidence. Measure this particular angle. I said this is 30 degrees. Rishit, you are also in Hyderabad. The sun rays are reaching almost you also at the same time. Go and measure. Rishit wants to measure and he said something, sir, I'm getting 35 degrees. Okay. Somebody like Bangalore also is in India. Sun rays almost reach at the same time and we are on the same time zone also. All south cities are on the same zone. If I ask Sai Chaitra, she will also measure and she will say 25 degrees. Okay. Why all these differences? Why all these differences is Right now, my home is at the planar or horizontal, and Rishit's home is somewhat at curvy outwards, so angle is more. And Sai Chetra's house is curvy inwards, angle is less. So we can't guarantee how the surfaces can be. Surfaces can be anything. Now, how to avoid this confusion? How to avoid this confusion? For that reason, what did they consider? They have considered this is my home. Let me draw the normal, and here is what angle of incidence. Now let me measure angle of incidence. I'll say it as 60 degrees. Why 60 degrees, beta? Total should be 90. Surface and normal total should be 90. If this is 30, this should be 60. And if Rishit also does the same thing, sir, this is my home. I'll draw the normal. Now let me measure. He will also give 60 degrees. Matching. And Sai Chaitra, she will also do, so this is my home. This is my normal. Let me measure this. This is nothing but 60 degree. This is all the three will be in the same line. So to avoid the unequal or irregular surfaces, we are always taking normal as a reference. So everywhere in class 10th, class 12, never take surface as a reference. Only normal line should be taken as a reference. Understood, Ritika? Sai Chaitra?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beta. Okay,
Yes.
so that's the reason. Here we consider angle of incidence. This angle of reflection is reflection, not refraction, reflection. Okay, with that we have understood. Always we need to take normal as a reference. Okay, now let us go to the laws of reflection. Okay, there are two laws. Please write these two laws. Then we can go to the meaning of that. Vishnu Maya, are you maintaining a separate book or you started writing from the other side of the same book? Please say genuinely.
No, same book.
Same book? Please separate book better.
If it's not enough, I can buy another.
Pardon?
If that book is not enough, then I can just continue.
No, you see, you whenever you want to look back the topics, all the physics topics should be at one place actually. Right now, if you want to look back the topics, if chemistry is also mixing, biology also mixing, you will again feel distracted and you will leave that book and go again check for the some internet material. So you're working so hard and writing the things. So try to make separate things. Sai Chetra is always writing on a paper, I guess. After showing me, she will just throw it. Huh? Sai Chetra, are you doing? Pranav is not at all maintaining notes. Pranav is waiting for my soft copy. Pranav,
Sir, I am writing notes.
you are writing notes, but whenever you send me the notes, I am able to see everything blank. Only in one big page, only two lines I see it. Okay, anyhow, I am just updating my PDF notes, but again, I sincere request, write your own notes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me explain these two laws, student. Okay, the first law is as simple as that. So if right now I measured, Rishit has measured this as 60 degrees. If I ask Rishit go and measure the angle of reflection also, he will not measure, he will directly say 60 degrees because he knows this law. Okay, so same here. You can see here, yeah, there are three rays. If I draw a normal like this and measure this angle and this angle, if I draw the normal like this, if I measure this angle, they will absolutely be same, beta. Absolutely be same. That is a law. Everybody should adhere to it, and the light rays should adhere to the laws of reflection. First, okay. Second law is nothing but little bit tricky to understand, but the questions will not be from this particular part. Questions will always be from the first law. Okay, the second law, let me explain. The incident ray means the green color ray, reflected ray means the blue color ray, and normal ray, normal line is nothing but the black color dotted line. They all should lie in the same plane. What does that mean? Let me explain. Huh? Yeah, they three should lie in the same plane. Okay, so first of all, you need to know the plane better. Okay, like right now, I have taken one example. Whenever I am asking plane means it is x, y, two dimensional. So that's the reason. Let me take x, y axis. X axis, y axis. Okay, obviously this will be, yes, Rishit, which axis is this better? This is x, this is y axis. What will be this axis?
Z axis.
Z axis. Okay, so something like this, student. This is two dimensional, x axis, y axis. But now we are in class 10, three dimensional. You should search x axis, y-axis, and the one it is going into the screen, that is z-axis. X-axis, y-axis, into the screen is nothing but z-axis. The same thing I have shown it here. It is coming out of the screen, minus z-axis will be going inside the screen. Anyhow, I am not taking the minus thing. Minus x-axis will be here, beta. Minus x. I'm not taking that. Okay, minus y-axis will be down. I'm not taking that. The z-axis will be coming outside my screen. Okay, yeah. So student, whenever I'm asking the plane, that means you should just say that which region is it made up of? Like normal. So normal is a green color, right? So green color I have shown it. It should be black dotted color. Okay. So Vishnu Maya, if I'm saying normal is lying in which plane, what should be your answer, beta? Normal is lying in which plane? Plane I'm asking. Not able to hear you. X? Your voice is too low. Yes, Pranav. Which plane?
Yes, sir.
Which plane is this normal?
Normal is in the XY plane.
Very good. Okay. Whenever I'm asking normal, so you need to consider this area. Now you see, student, this area is between which and which axis? Obviously, I'm taking the help of y-axis and x-axis, and I'm able to draw. Whenever the plane is considered, it's a two-dimension, means only two axis help I need to take. Just draw some rectangle and see which axis is helping us. X-axis, y-axis. So I can just say normal is lying in xy plane. XY plane. Yes, Ridhima. Reflected ray, beta. Reflected ray. Which plane I want? Reflected ray.
It's in the XY plane.
Very good. Okay, this is reflected ray. If I want to draw an area around reflected ray, again I'm able to see y-axis, x-axis help only I'm taking. So you can just say it is also in the xy plane. Okay. Yes. Lavanika. Incident ray is here, beta. Which plane?
The ZY plane.
Very good. Z-axis and y-axis. So I'm taking in the ZY plane. Okay. So student, when you observe the law number 2, what is it saying? They all should lie in the same plane. But are they in the same plane? No. XY plane still fine. But here the incident ray is in ZY plane. So whatever I have taken the example, this is totally wrong. This will never follow. Light, the reflection of light will never follow this route. Then what does it follow? It will follow like this. All of them should be lying in single plane. Ritika, can you say me now which plane they are in? All the three are in which plane, beta?
Y plane.
Very good. Absolutely. All the three are lying in the same ZY plane. Okay. Understood, student? All the two laws. So that is how we are using that particular two laws. Okay. Now let us do some geometrical questions, students. Geometrical questions. Let us do some. Okay. So I will be taking only help of this. I will be taking only help of this. With help of this, you need to do it. Okay. Yeah, you can see, student, there is some incident ray. There is some incident ray. So incident ray, generally I show it by particular green color, right? Green color incident ray. And as it is a mirror, I need to draw the normal. Normal, I will always show something like black dotted color, student. And the reflected ray is nothing but blue color. Now, what is the question? Which pair of angle of incidence and angle of reflection are correct? So he's asking angle I and angle R. What is that? What is that? Yeah, so I'm able to see Sai Chaitra, right answer, Lavanika, right answer, Ritika, right answer, Ridhima, right answer, Hima, right answer, Pranav, right answer, Vishnu Maya, right answer. Did anybody left? Last somebody is giving me. Rishit, no, beta. Okay. Yeah, so you see, Rishit, you will help me. You will help. Okay, so Rishit, angle I is here, angle R is here. So if you say this is 60 degrees,
Yes,
what
sir.
will be angle I? This is 60.
Angle is 60,
So what will be this? You see, normal and surface should be
90 degrees.
so what will be this, beta? This is already 60. Total should be 90.
Yes, sir.
What will be this?
30, sir. 30.
That's all. That's all. Okay. So blue plus red total should be 90. So blue is 60. This is 30. If this is 30. This will be 30. Option A should be
Yes, sir.
right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's still fine. Okay. Yeah. So student, you have already answered these two. You said this is 30. This is 30. Give the answer for the option number C. Question number C. Angle between incident ray and reflected ray. He is asking the angle between green color and blue color. Come on, student, give the angle between these two. Very good, Vishnumaya. Ridhima, Ritika, Lavanika, Rishit, Shima. All are right answers, students. Sai Chaita, right answer. Come on, anybody left? I think Pranav is left. Shima, right answer, Shima. Right answer, student. Okay. So obviously, sir, this is 30. This is 30. Total should be 60. Okay. Give the last answer. Angle between normal and mirror. Give the last. You can either see the question or directly by looking the question also you can give. There is no reason to look at the question also. Diagram also, I mean to say. Ridhima, right answer. Lavanika, right answer. Ritika, no beta. Think again. Pranav, right answer. So if you want, I am just giving the help. Normal is nothing but this one. Normal. Mirror is nothing but this one. What is the angle between this line, this line? That is what the question. Pranav, right answer. Sai Chaitra, right answer. Rishit, right, wrong beta. Vishnumaya, right answer. Ritika, okay. No student, okay. Yes, Ritika, I'll help you, student, okay. You see, this is a surface beta. This is surface. And if I'm drawing normal, normal itself, meaning itself is to draw 90 degrees with the surface. So here normal means this line, mirror means surface. So blindly we can say, sir, normal itself meaning is 90 degrees and it should be drawn with respect to surface. As the surface is mirror, so you can just see it is 90 degrees. This one always 90. Understood, Rishit and Ritika?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay, okay, student. Okay, so student, here I am only helping you. I am not here to judge you. I am not here to make you embarrassed. Okay, so please ask as many doubts as you can. Please think as much deeper you can. If I am able to answer, I am sure that I'll be able to answer 95%. 5% even I may require some clarity. I'll get back with the best answer. Okay, so but never feel that, sir. So should I say or not? Some students still I am able to see they're not giving the answers. You will be the biggest loser. Give the wrong answer. That's still fine. I'm here. Okay, I'll just take their names. You see, you are thinking this way. You need to think in this way. So that will only help you. Okay, yeah. So read the question properly and give the answer. Giving the answer is mandatory. Giving the right or wrong answer is not required. Anyhow, if you're giving the answer, try to give the right. Try to use your best memory or mind. If the incident ray, so there is, first of all, there is no diagram. Try to draw the diagram. All my physics question without diagram, if you are giving, means 90% chance you are giving the right answer. You are giving the wrong answer. If you are drawing at least the rough diagram, chances are highly towards the right answer. Shima, draw the diagram and give. Vishnumaya, draw the diagram and give. Yes, Pranav, right answer. Okay, yes, very good. Okay. Only I can see your answer, sir. Okay, very good. Navanika. Sai Chitra, super. Ridhima, awesome. Rishit, corrected yourself. Good student, okay. If an incident ray make an angle 35 degrees of plane mirror. So let me draw the plane mirror first. Incident ray, generally I draw with a green color. So whenever incident ray comes, what should I draw? My first motto is to draw the black color normal dotted line. Then as it is a plane mirror, my entire ray should bounce back. This is the rough diagram, beta. This is the rough diagram. Find the angle of reflection. He is asking this angle. Yes, Vishnu Maya. If I want this angle, what should I find, beta? Obviously, I should find this red color. Okay, now student, whenever he's using only up to here, if the incident ray is making 35 degrees, by default, my normal should be reference. But you see, he has added some extra statement. What is that? With the plane mirror. That means that fellow gave this angle as 35 degrees. Okay. So whenever he is not continuing and giving any extra statement, my reference is always normal. But once he is mentioning with the plane mirror, so this is 35. Now you give the answers, right answers, students. So whoever who has given the wrong answers, now you correct yourself and give the right answers. With the plane mirror is this. Superb, Ritika. Very good, Vishnu Maya. Okay, obviously, I'm sure everybody will correct. 35 degrees, so ये 55 degrees होगा. ये 55 degrees, तो ये 55 degrees होगा. In this way, we can give this option C is the right answer. Okay, 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 beta. Okay, yes, again I'm asking, don't directly give the answer. Try to draw the diagram, complete the diagram, and then give the answer. First step is to complete the diagram. What is the complete the diagram? You just need to see where is the incident light coming from. After giving the incident light, you need to draw the normal, then you need to draw the reflected ray, then see what he is asking, then judge the answer. Good student, good, very good. Yes, super. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Almost everybody is right. Very good, Rishit. Pranav also. Okay. So let me quickly draw and just close it. Okay. I need to draw the normal. I'll draw like this. Then I'll use something like this. This is what he's asking. So this one is 60. This will be 60. 60. Next question on the screen. Again, don't jump to the answer. Please draw the complete the diagram first. Complete the diagram first. This is my incident ray. Now you complete the diagram. I have given the incident ray here. Lavanika, remember all my answers, I guess. Very good, Shima. Super. Come on, complete the diagram. Come on, Rishit, Pranav. Incident ray is this. I need to draw the normal first. Normal will always be 90 degrees. I just need to draw the normal wherever the light is hitting. So light is hitting here. I need to draw the normal. Normal means with surface 90 degrees. So I need to draw the same on the same path the normal. Now you can see it's 90 degrees. Okay, black color dotted line is 90 degrees with the mirror. Okay. So I have helped one of the clue. No, Pranav. Come on. Yes, Rishit. Super. Oh, Rishit, I'm sorry. Your right answer. Okay. So now I have drawn the red color incident ray, black color dotted line. Okay. Now, student, yes, Pranav. Achha, you have given the answer. Very good, Pranav. Ritima, good with that. Okay. So, student, yes, Ritika, black color dotted line, aisa hai beta. This is somewhat like this, and red color incident ray is like this. What is the angle between them?
0 degree.
That's all, student. That means angle of incidence is 0. What is angle of incidence? Angle between the dotted black line, angle between the and the red line, 0. The angle A equals 0. Angle of reflection, angle R will also be 0. Option A is the right answer. Okay. But what does that physically mean, student? Okay. What does that physically means is nothing but theoretically is what I said. That's right. Physically means whatever the lead light is coming, the blue light, the reflector will go in the same path like this. It just bounce back in the same path. And that is what we call, we use the word light retraces its path. Whenever the light is coming back in the same path, We use the word light retraces its path. Light retraces its path. Okay, very, very important. Why, student? Why it is important? You see, we'll be learning the concept known as TIR, total internal reflection. This is somewhat related to that. You see, right now, some students are in Dubai, some students are in Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, but within fraction of seconds, my voice is reaching to them. How is that possible? From my mouth, this through this mic, it is going into my laptop. My laptop, again, it is converting some signals into Wi-Fi. From this signal, it is going to the nearest tower. From there, it is either going to satellite or going to the optical fibers. And in that optical fibers, entire mechanism is total internal reflection. So you just now saw the speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8. That's the reason my voice, which is a speed of 330 meter per second, is converted to light. That's the reason the student who is sitting in UAE or Dubai is also able to reach this much speed of my voice. My voice, it should definitely take some 1 hour, 2 hour to reach that place. But right now, my voice is converted to light. Then we are using some optical fibers like this. My voice is going, my light is going. As the speed is 3 into 10 per 8, 3 lakh kilometers per second, it is reaching the fraction of seconds to you all. Okay. Anyhow, we'll be discussing this in after session number 4 or 5. So this is the basic for that particular concept. Light retraces its path. Okay. Yes. Read the question. Try to understand the question. Now the diagram is also not given. You need to draw the rough diagram and check whether this question we have already done or not. Check that also. Oh, right answer. I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. Very good, student. Okay, everybody is right. So same question, student. Nothing more than that. Light of ray, green color is incidenting normally. That's the same question. And I need to draw the some particular this dotted line. The same question है 0. Okay. Okay, so now let me go to the geometrical question where 2 mark questions can be framed. Okay, till now there will be no question. It's only for your understanding. Okay, the question may come from this part, which is geometry question. Okay, before the geometry, let me revise some concepts of parallel lines. Okay, yes, Sai Chetra, what are these black color lines, beta?
Parallel lines.
What is this pink color?
Intersecting line.
Oh, there is another word. There is another word which is standard word. Shima.
Transversal.
Very good. Yes, very good. Shima. Shima, so these two are parallel lines, transversal. You're absolutely right. Can I say this angle same? If so, what is the name?
Sir, which angle?
Yes, Vishnu Maharaj. This angle, brother. This angle. Are they same first of all?
Yes, sir.
What is the name of their angle?
Alternate angles.
Alternate interior angles. Okay, absolutely right. Okay. So student, you see this angle is inside the parallel lines, interior, and they are on the opposite sides of the transversal pink color. Inside the parallel lines, interior, and opposite side of the transversal alternate. Okay, alternate interior angles. Okay. So in parallel lines, we can directly equate alternating here. This angle is also alternate interior angles. Okay. Yes, Ridhima, this angle, this angle. Are they same?
Yes, sir.
What is the name?
Corresponding angles.
Very good. Absolutely right. Okay. You see corresponding. Corresponding means same. Black line, pink line, angle. Black line, pink line, angle. Exactly the wording is also same and their positions are also same. That's the reason they are corresponding angle. Okay. Not only that, you can say this and this also corresponding. This to this. Okay. This corresponding. Okay. Yes, Rishit. This angle, this angle. Are they same?
Yes, sir.
What is the name?
Vertical opposite angles.
Vertically opposite angle. Okay, right angle. VOP, vertically opposite angle. This angle same. This angle same. Okay. So these are the little basics for this particular. Okay. Now the questions will be like this, but actual questions will be like this. But before doing the question, please take the template. Please write this template. Lavanika, please write beta. This is the reason I'll ask you to switch on your camera. Huh? Lavanika. Students, don't send my recordings to your friends. Huh? So some students are taking recordings. That is for your better clarity. I'm happy for that. But don't cut my particular rosy roti. Huh? Okay, so this is a template. Template as means any question of this particular geometry type, this particular steps you follow, you will be able to reach your final goal. That is what the template means. Okay. In maths, for every type of subtopic, I'll try to give the template student in maths. Like trigonometry, what should be the template? Okay, common coordinate geometry doesn't require it. Surface and areas and volume, what should be the template? Template means if you while going to your exam, if you just look what is the steps you need to follow for the subtopic, that will also help you a lot. Okay. Okay. Let us use these steps for this particular question. Okay. Yeah. So one question I'll be using this step, and another question I'll try to give as a homework. You do it. Okay. Yeah. Find the angle of reflection from mirror to. So first of all, what is my first step? Complete the diagram. So let me start completing the diagram. This is the incident ray. What should I do? Once soon the incident ray comes, I need to draw the normal. Already normal is drawn. So there is no need to draw the extra normal from my side. Okay. Yeah. So students who are comfortable, you can give the answers also. Okay. Okay, so this is nothing but but as it is a mirror, what will happen? The light should reflect back. Light started reflect back. But again, it is hitting the mirror only. Obviously, it is also mirror. I need to draw the normal. I need to draw the normal. Once it is hitting the mirror. Then again, I'm able to see this particular is dropping on the mirror. Obviously, it should also bounce back. And yeah, so student, this is what my first step is completed. Okay. This is what my first step is completed. Okay, so please follow this standard template. Even though you may get one or two questions in few questions, it will trouble you without doing the particular completing the diagram. If you do that, you may face some issue. Okay, at least you write it. At least you write it. Okay. So first step I have finished, student. First step I have finished. Okay, let me go to the second step. First of all, what is asking? Angle of reflection from mirror to is asking. So he's asking me this angle, beta. So you know, if I want to find this angle, what do I need to do? I need to find this angle because they both are same. They both are same. I need to find this black color angle. Okay. Okay. Now, what is my second step? Let me choose what's it. Use the data with simple geometrical maths to bring near the light path. Okay. So first of all, where is data over here? Data is nothing but the 60 degrees over here. So is it near the light? Obviously, it is near the light, student. Obviously, it is near the light. But I need to use this data. What does that mean? 60 degrees means yes, Ridhima. If this is 60 degrees, what will be this angle, beta?
30 degrees.
Yeah, so with little geometry, sir, total should be 90. If this is 60, this will be 30. Okay, okay, Sai Chaitra, if this is 30, what will be this angle?
30 degrees.
30 degrees. Okay, angle of incidence equal to angle of reflection. If this is 630 degrees, this will also be 30 degrees, student. Okay. Yes. So I have utilized this data and something I have drawn back. Or you can also say, sir, on a straight line, this is a straight line. Total angle should be 180 degrees. If this is 60, this is 30, then 120 degrees is finished. So this one also I can just keep it ready like this. Okay. So with little data, I have used little geometry and explored the remaining angles also. Okay. I finished my second step also better. I used some data and brought near the light this particular data. Now, geometry, angle sum property. Ritika, what is angle sum property, Ritika? In a triangle, what is angle sum property?
Sir, the sum of all the three angles is 180 degree.
Very good, wonderful. Angle A plus angle plus angle is equal to 180. Okay. So he's asking me to check for any triangles. So are there any triangles? So I am able to see some triangle is formed. Okay. So let me take A, B, C. A, B, C. Now I am able to see if I add all the angles, I should get 180. This angle already there, 30 degrees. This angle 90 degrees. Sir, why 90 degrees? You see, mirror 1, mirror 2 are 90 degrees. Obviously, their normals will also be at 90 degrees. Mirror 1, mirror 2 at 90 degrees. Their normals will also intersect at 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And the remaining angle is x beta. The black color x total should be 180. So 120 plus x equal to 180. X equal to 180 minus 120. 60 degrees is the right answer. 60 degrees is the right answer, student. Yes, Lavanika, right. Rishit, right. Okay. So just use this template for many questions. You can able to give the answer. Okay. I can't bet guarantee that 100%. He may mix some other concept, but 99% if you follow this template, you'll get it. Okay. So student, geometry is up to your imagination. There is no requirement that you should only use this property. You see, I'll explain the same question with parallel line concept also. Anybody, any doubt in this question till here? Anybody, any doubt in this question? Shima, understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me use another concept, sir. Why are you using only triangle concept? You have explained something like a parallel lines concept also, right? So let me use the parallel lines concept also. Okay. Okay. So where do till where should I erase? Okay. So student, I have erased up to here. So this is 30. This is 30. Okay. Now, can you see any parallel lines? Can you see any parallel lines? So let me give the names AN and BC. Yes, they are absolutely parallel lines. You see? Line, line, parallel. If parallel line, is there any transversal? Yes, transversal. Yes, Lavanika. Two parallel lines, one transversal. If this is 30, what will be this angle beta?
So there will be 30.
Reason?
Sir, they are corresponding.
No. Yes, Rishit.
Alternate interior angles.
Alternate yeah, interior angle. So you see, Lavanika, you can remember like this. Sir, both the angles are inside the parallel lines, interior. They are lying on the opposite sides, the alternate sides of the transversal, alternate interior angles. Okay. Yeah. So Lavanika, if this is 30 beta, so what will be this black color angle?
60, sir.
That's all. Black color angle is 60. Blue color will also be 60. Like that. Anything that can strike in your mind, you can use it. Student. Anything that strikes in your mind, you can use it. Okay, understood. This template will it will help you in many of the questions if it is framed like this. Okay. So student, you will not find this question in your NCRT. Again, I am saying, but is this concept different? Is reflection not there in your syllabus? It is there. Is angle not taught you from your class 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? It is taught. Is parallel lines concept transversal not taught in your childhood? It is taught. So that's the reason your class 10 case-based questions are nothing but your NCRT keywords plus all your concepts from your childhood. That is nothing but case-based questions. Case-based questions are not that they will give you class 11th and 12th. He will give class 10 concepts with keywords, but you need to use your elementary classes logic also. That is where your case-based question 50% you will be framing from this particular year. Okay. So any doubts in this particular question, I can help you. Okay, and the next question I'll be giving as a homework. Try to send right now in 5-10 minutes if you have understood the concept. And just okay, so student, I'll give a very little bit homework you have observed from last 2 weeks also. I know that you'll be somewhat busy after 2 months. I can see that. Okay. But I'll not trouble you. I'll be little give only 5 minute homework, 10 minute homework I'll give. But if you give this 5-10 minutes also, you are reaching to your goal. Okay. If you just neglect this homework, I can't help you, student. I'm just giving all the things ready. You see, this is what you need to do. Little progress will finally make you reach your goal. Okay. If your goal is 95% or 90 above 90%, do follow these small steps. I'll be happy to see you reaching that particular goal, student. Okay. Thank you, student. That's all from my side. If any doubts, you can ask me. or else I'll just post that particular problem in your group. You can give the answer in directly. So don't give the reply in the group, but send me directly the answer. Okay, and please also cross check what particular thing, whatever I said to your whatever I send you your parents group. Your mobile number should be absolutely perfect, 10-digit numbers. Okay, thank you, student. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.